After a quiet Friday, masked federal agents returned with a vengeance, grabbing at least 40 people, seemingly anyone they could find racially profiled, down the streets, waiting at bus stops, and even a couple of street vendors. Well, getting more aggressive with observers, even pulling guns on 2 young community watch members. Today is Monday, October 27th, and it's day 144, and these are your ICE recaps for in and around LA. So let's start Saturday, October 25th, when they were obsessed with Santa Ana again. So down in Santa Ana at a bus stop on West Edinger Avenue and South Fairview around 8:30 a.m., 2 ICE agents were seen kidnapping a male at a bus stop bench. The vehicle was later seen scouting in the city for another hour, looking for more individuals to take. Again in Santa Ana at a parking lot on South Bristol and West Edinger Avenue around 9:30 a.m., 2 individuals were kidnapped. And again in Santa Ana on Minnie Street and Walnut Street around 10:20 a.m., agents were seen staging in the area just before going on 3 separate operations. Santa Ana again by Garfield Elementary School on North Lacey Street and Brown Street around 10:20 a.m., 3 agents were seen grabbing a man who was walking in the area and he was thrown onto the ground by the curb. Again in Santa Ana on East First Street and North Lacey Street around 10:20 a.m., ICE agents were documented by various community watch members kidnapping a man walking in the area, and they were recorded shoving a man into their vehicle. Again in Santa Ana, on North Bush Street and East Santa Ana Boulevard around 10:20 a.m., a community watch member verified the kidnapping of an individual in that area. And lastly, in Santa Ana, community watch members were seen following and legally documenting a roving raid off of First and Lacey while honking and alerting the community. Around 11 a.m. on First and Northwestern Avenue, an agent drew his weapon towards a community watch member who drove beside an agent. LA Taco reached out to the community watch member who stated that she was okay and had this to say: "Anyone watching our videos and witnessing what we're doing on the ground should take a moment to reflect. After 4 months, we cannot stay behind our phones and normalize this harm." Close by in Garden Grove, by the Social Security office on West Chapman and Gilbert Street around 10:40 a.m., bystanders documented masked agents on foot at the intersection, looking for an individual. It is unknown if they ever found that person. In Poway, at the Coffee Bean on Oak Knoll and Sageview Road around 9:30 a.m., agents were seen parked in the lot by a community watch member. And in Burbank, at the U-Haul on West Alameda and South Victory Boulevard around 9:30 a.m., community watch teams verified the kidnapping of 4 individuals. Yesterday, Sunday, October 26th, over in Santa Barbara by the Super Cucas restaurant on West Micheltorena Street around 6 a.m., 1 person was confirmed to be taken. Down in Long Beach by the Walmart on South Street and Hayter Avenue around 9 a.m., Border Patrol agents pulled over to a pop-up taqueria and kidnapped 2 individuals, including one of the cooks. Bystanders documented as they were seen yelling at the agents to leave. Shortly after, in Long Beach, at the intersection of Cherry Avenue and 56th Street around 10:40 a.m., Border Patrol agents who took those taqueros were seen down on South Street and kidnapped 2 men who were walking. In Cerritos, at the Home Depot on Alondra Boulevard and Studebaker Road around 9:40 a.m., Border Patrol agents raided the lot and attempted to kidnap 4 individuals. They apprehended 2, and the remaining 2 ended up getting away. In Norwalk on 166th Street around 10:10 a.m., community watch teams verified the kidnapping of 2 individuals walking down the street. And in Bellflower, at the Bellflower Recycling Center on Woodruff Avenue, Border Patrol agents were seen staging in the parking lot. And lastly, in Montclair on Holt Boulevard on Amherst Avenue around 11 a.m., masked agents kidnapped an individual in the residential area. Today, Monday, October 27th, day 144, in Montclair again on Holt in between Central and South Benson around 5:57 a.m., an older man was reported to have been kidnapped near a bus stop. And over in Pomona, on East Mission Boulevard near Southtown Avenue around 7:03 a.m., another 3 individuals who were at a bus stop were also kidnapped. In Los Angeles, at the Home Depot on West Lawson Avenue and Southwestern Avenue around 8:45 a.m., Customs Border Patrol agents came into the lot and kidnapped 13 individuals. In Whittier on Bright Avenue and Philadelphia Street around 9:30 a.m., Border Patrol agents pulled into the intersection and attempted to kidnap the construction worker. The individual was able to get away momentarily. However, agents were able to follow him back to his home, and they were recorded forcing him into their vehicle. In Torrance, at Miami's Auto Spa on Pacific Coast Highway around 10:18 a.m., Border Patrol agents pulled into the lot and began to kidnap the car wash workers. Several individuals were on scene, recording and yelling at the agents, demanding that they leave. In Van Nuys, at another U-Haul center on Satakoy and Van Nuys Boulevard around 10:47 a.m., Border Patrol agents were seen kidnapping individuals who were in the lot. They ultimately took 3. And in North Hollywood, by Wells Fargo on Bellingham Avenue and Victory Boulevard by the Hollywood Freeway around 11 a.m., agents were seen gathered right near the Wells Fargo building. In Los Angeles, in Westmount Avenue on Imperial Highway and South Vermont around 11:55 a.m., Border Patrol agents were seen kidnapping an older male. Video footage shows him giving out info to reach his daughter. And in Palo on Highway 76 East between Rice Canyon Road and Horse Ranch Creek Road at 3:30 p.m., Border Patrol agents conducted another checkpoint. No kidnappings have been reported. And here at LA Taco, our reporter Aisha Wallace Palomares is keeping up with Richard LA, who had his initial court appearance today. So today, the judge issued a temporary detainment order for Parias and will be held at the Metropolitan Detention Center. When the court proceedings ended, his son said tearfully,
"Pa, si estás mirando eso, te amo, te quiero y estás fuerte. Yo quiero estar fuerte para ti."
We also covered how Venice Bakery on the west side is honoring those who have died in hands of ICE by adding them to their community altar. And in other ICE-related news, another person to add to that altar, who was killed after being struck by a vehicle on a highway while attempting to flee immigration officials. If you appreciate reporting like this, please consider becoming a monthly or yearly member of LA Taco, buying some merch, or dropping a dime in our fundraiser so we can continue to give you this vital information. Thank you. Remember to stay safe, stay vigilant.